All right, guys, Wes here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we've got a bunch of big news to talk about for Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. As you guys know, we got a bunch of news out of Gamescom where we learned a ton about the brand new gameplay and features that we're going to be getting during the 2.0 update, as well as Phantom Liberty's expansion. So we're going to talk about everything. We've also got a brand new interview from IGN that gave us even more details for Phantom Liberty as well. So we're going to go over all of that and so much more. We have a ton of news and information to go over for Cyberpunk that you guys don't want to miss. So check the video chapters to optimize your viewing experience. Also, if you want to win a PS5, I'm giving one away once we hit 130,000 subscribers. We're about 1,000 subs away. And if you guys would like to enter, it's super easy. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, comment your Twitter handle, tweet me proof that you're subscribed, and I've got the full details in the pinned comment. We are just about a month away until the 2.0 update for Cyberpunk that's going to change the game for the better. And alongside the 2.0 update, we're also getting the Phantom Liberty expansion, which is the new spy thriller that will be taking place in an all-new location called Dogtown. And holy crap, does Cyberpunk look so different. Did you guys see that trailer? It looked awesome. Now, before we unpack that, let's go ahead and give you guys an overview of everything that's about to go down with Cyberpunk 2077. So first and foremost, we have the perk overhaul. We're going to see a total overhaul of all of the perks in Cyberpunk 2077. Skill trees have been rearranged, and we'll have to redistribute our points. Your perk points will also be reset by default, but in addition, we are all going to be able to do a single attribute reset as well. Now, in the Phantom Liberty update, we're going to get a new skill tree that will be related to the relic. Now, I'll be talking more about the relics, but in order to upgrade them, we'll have to seek out Militech data terms that are hidden around. Vehicle combat has gotten a big upgrade. We'll be able to shoot from our vehicle, wield a katana on a motorcycle. There's going to be car mounted guns, rocket launchers, hack other cars, and shoot your guns out of a window. But if we decide to, mess around and find out, the police system has been overhauled as well. NCPD will no longer take it easy. Get ready for car chases, as well as severe repercussions for violating the law. Police will have a tiered system, so basically the harder you go, the harder the police will get. So essentially just take all of the knowledge you have about Cyberpunk from your first playthrough, throw it out the window, because the game will look nothing like it did back whenever it first initially launched. So next up, I'd like to go over some details we got from the CDPR Red stream that you guys might have missed. So first and foremost, yes, you will be able to immediately start Phantom Liberty if you guys would like to on a brand new save, just like how the Witcher Blood and Wine expansion worked. If you guys would like to start just from the expansion, whenever you select start a new save, you'll be able to essentially skip most of the main story until you get to the point of Phantom Liberty. But unlike the Witcher, you'll be able to create your character and then start right exactly how you want to, and then from there you'll be able to attribute all of the skills you would like to with your character. Maybe the skill tree points will be randomized. I doubt that. It wouldn't really make sense, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, Phantom Liberty will have the relic skill tree. It'll have Dogtown, the new location, the gun mounted cars, car gigs, airdrops that are all exclusive to the Phantom Liberty expansion. So if you guys would like to do those things, you will have to pay for the expansion. Now, as we mentioned, relic points will also be scattered around Dogtown via the Militech data terms. So if you guys would like to find more Militech data terms, you will have to explore to find them. Next up, there's also a new mechanic that's called the adrenaline mechanic, and that gives you a momentary buff that gives you extra health and special abilities. And the more special abilities you use, the more health you gain back, which I think is awesome. Now, I'd like to reference this Reddit thread right here that goes over some examples of mechanics working together. For starters, there will be perks in the tech tree that allow you to push your cyberware limit called Edge Runner, which is very fitting. But if you go above that limit, you get into Fury mode where your health lowers. But if you continue to use that with the adrenaline mechanic, then you will keep going as long as you're aggressive and keep fighting. If you guys remember the COD game mode Crank, that seems like it's similar to that. Now, the Fury state will not make you lose control of your character Hansen, and he is the de facto colonel from the new United States. He sees the area and he rules it with an iron fist. He's like a militia leader, and he exploits with various different weapons, dealing and trading and other black market goods, and some of which the player can get a hold of. So generally speaking, we wanted it to have an oppressive feel. The communities are ruled strictly, if you will, but at the same time, the NCPD and the corporals are not allowed there. So it's a place that some unsavory characters escape to. The interviewer then followed up with, can we be some of those unsavory his units after you? And he can escalate it and escalate and escalate. And they can even bring out APCs, vehicles with mounted weapons, and so on and so forth. The next question was, vehicle combat is a big addition to Phantom Liberty. How did that influence the streets and quests of Dogtown? To which they answered, yeah, so I mean, you're able to go from location to location. There's a lot of dynamic events that can happen. Some deal with black market goods. There could be some airdrops or some caravans, and you can intercept them. And there's an emergent encounter that happens from it. You can get some loot, find some goodies, that kind of stuff. They followed up asking, what will players get if they intercept one of those airdrops? Do they get new weapons? To which the director answered, yes, you can get various new weapons. You can get new upgrades, skill shards, things of this nature. It's a surprise, it's an RPG, and there's even some little story segments, as well as Easter eggs. The interviewer then asked the question, if you were a new player, would you play through the main story first, or just jump right into Dogtown with the Phantom Liberty expansion? To which the director said, The most fun is definitely both parts, but we're introducing so much in 2.0 that you get for free without Phantom Liberty and skill names and weapon names because we've changed them a few times through development. But there's a new sniper rifle in Phantom Liberty, and it's very inspired by the spy thriller genre. From everything that we have seen and heard about the Phantom Liberty update for Cyberpunk, this update is about to go crazy. I'm a huge fan of the spy thriller genre as well as Idris Elba, and I could not be more excited for the Phantom Liberty update once it drops on September 26th. But yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap it up with this video. If you enjoyed my coverage of Phantom Liberty, do me a favor and like this video. Subscribe to the channel with your notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any future videos. Don't forget to take advantage